Hello, welcome. My name is Aki Anastasiou, and I'm very privileged to be speaking to Vuyani Jarana, who is the Chief Officer for Vodacom Business. We're talking about a major speed boost, a major announcement, something which I'm very excited about. It involves the word fiber. FTTB, Vuyani, what exactly is FTTB?
Thanks, Aki. FTTB stands for Fibre to the Business. What it means is that we're connecting businesses with optic fiber, giving them high-speed internet service so that they can be much more successful. So it's really connecting businesses through fiber optic network to our core services to be able to deliver high-speed broadband services.
So it's broadband on steroids, basically, is what you're talking about. Now, Vodacom is a wireless company. You're now going fiber.
Yes, we're going to fiber because of the data growth that enterprises experience. They want to use applications. They want to access their own information through any time, any device, and anywhere. But then to be able to deliver that service as a rich service, we need to use fiber to connect them and be able to integrate with our own mobile services.
I suppose it makes a lot of sense. I mean, I've been looking at the Vodacom results over the last 2-3 years, and the demand for data has just been surging. You know, consumers, businesses, they want more data. Now, this new service sounds fantastic, but where is it going to be available, and who's going to have access to it, and when is it coming?
So, okay, we've just launched the Fibre to the Business service today. The Fibre to the Business is targeted largely to enterprises that are in the business park. This is a segment that's highly underserved because they have not had access to fiber, but at best they were served through copper or just basic mobile. For them to be able to carry on with their business in an era where data services, where there's a lot of information that enterprise must access, so we wanted to invest in fiber to the business to help them be more successful in their business. So it's the businesses in business parks, largely SME and mid-tier of the enterprise market itself, but highly underserved, served through copper and at times just pure wireless.
So for the moment, what I'm hearing from you, you're going to focus on the highly concentrated business areas like the big business parks, as you mentioned. Is this countrywide or is this just in certain regions?
So for now, the big focus area for us has been more Johannesburg, Cape Town, Durban, and PE. But our plan is to roll out across the country. Where there's demand, for example, we are geared and we're ready to go and start rolling out. So the big focus area for us for now, Johannesburg, Cape Town, Durban, and parts of Port Elizabeth. That's where the services is geared to serve today.
The businesses that you're going to be aiming at, why should businesses use this? I mean, obviously they want a lot more data, but it's not just for email and everything. And there's a whole range of services attached to this high-speed connectivity.
So you'll recall that by now, at the moment, businesses are using voice calls in what we call circuit switched kind of service. When you provide fiber services, you can start doing what we call IP voice, which means not only do you have access broadband internet, you can actually do video collaboration. Also, you can actually, in that service, also to be able to do enterprise voice. So the economics, the costs of communication in terms of moving from circuit switched voice to IP voice is all bundled in. Then you can get better experience, higher levels of efficiency in terms of business operation, being able to do video collaboration. Keep in mind that most enterprises, employees, are working outside the office.
Yeah, absolutely.
And with the development of video collaboration off mobile, it becomes very important that you create an opportunity for people to link up with your main offices through video collaboration. So video, broadband, internet, and voice services bundled into one service are the primary offer, which we call baseline offer, that will be delivering.
Vuyani, are there specific kinds of businesses that would really benefit from FTTB? Is it manufacturing? Is it just a business that does general thing? Is it just anybody? I mean, how does a business evaluate if they're going to be needing FTTB?
So to be honest with you, businesses are not standalone. Businesses have operations, but they've got clients, they've got suppliers. So the whole notion of collaboration with the full ecosystem to be successful means that every business stands to benefit by deploying high-speed internet connectivity, because you want to work closely with your suppliers, you want to work closely with your customers, but also you want to interact with your own employees. So this is for every business. Yet, those businesses that are highly information using in the industries where its information services is highly intense, they stand to benefit more because there's a lot of data analytics that sits there. So also, most businesses are starting to talk about hosting services, going to the cloud, having secure networks, secure information. To be able to benefit from the economics of cloud, you need a big pipe, you need high-speed broadband service so that you can have better experience. So cloud evolution is one of the things that's going to drive businesses to really adopt fiber.
I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, you look at the demands that are placed on data, the cloud services you're talking about this next evolution of communication and the Internet of Things as well. I mean, they're talking about something like 50 billion devices connected. All these businesses are going to have these small pockets of data coming in all the time. You're going to need the right bandwidth to address this. The one thing I picked up in the release about the signal boosting service, what exactly is that?
So what we're doing on top of the baseline service where we're saying you're going to have access to high-speed internet, video, and voice, we're also putting together an opportunity for enterprises where the cellular signal may not be great in your business. We're also going to include a small cell that actually enhances your mobile network experience. It will also be part of the service that we provide over the fixed network. So not only are you getting success in terms of the broadband connectivity, but also the signal is in your own environment gets boosted, and the quality of experience becomes super effective.
That's pretty smart. So you're literally going to plug in like an extra router, an extender into that pipe that goes into my business, and the mobility within the business is going to be even better.
Even better.
That's smart. That's pretty smart. Why has this taken so long for Vuyani?
Well,
you know, this fiber to the home, we've been praying. I go to bed at night and I pray, please, can we have it tomorrow? It's taken a while, but I'm glad it's here. But why so long?
Look, I think from a Vodacom point of view, we invested billions of rands year on year building access network, fiber network to our base stations, because base stations mobile network hangs off the fixed network. So we built the fiber network. However, as we roll out the fiber to our base stations, we realized that we could use the same network to actually serve homes and businesses to get access to high-speed internet. That's why we're actually very excited with the NeoTel possibility, because what it does, it brings us closer to serve communities, to serve residential areas, to serve businesses a lot more faster, because it in a shorter space of time. Because to build fiber networks takes time. Now, with our investment appetite and capability, we can actually accelerate access to these services to communities, to homes, to residential areas across the continent, across South Africa.
I'm glad you mentioned the word homes, because you haven't mentioned it up to now, because we've been talking about business. But is this product going to come to my home eventually?
It's going to come to the homes. The product itself already, there are certain areas and certain residential areas that we've already identified. Some of them, when we go to deliver to FTTB, you find that the parks are mixed between business and residential. So we don't leave the homes out. We also offer the services, but we are going to scale up the fiber to the home alongside FTTB. So it's going to the home.
Wow. Now, Vuyani, you've tried this, and I know that you've been playing with it. What was your first reaction when you were connected to this incredible fiber optic, high-speed broadband connectivity? What was your initial reaction? I mean, it must be the speed must be mind-blowing.
So it's super fast actually. The real experience came when we connected the first office park, and we switched on the first customer, and the experience was extremely high, good, if you like, because the customer was used to copper, and that's what they were used to. So when we enabled the services, the feedback we got to the first set of customers was that this is the service they want, and we're on the right track, and they want us to continue delivering the service.
So Vuyani, this is a very impressive service, but what kind of tiering services have you got with speeds? Is everybody going to get the same speed, or is it you're going to pay for different speeds?
So we've catered for different needs of the enterprises in terms of their journey, in terms of demand, in terms of the bandwidth requirements. So we start at 5 megabits per second, it goes up to 100 megabits per second. So it's tiered services, and in terms of the product itself. So there's a fit for purpose kind of offering for every enterprise. So we will do your needs assessment, understand your bandwidth requirements, and then help you choose the right package for your business.
Well, that
and you
makes
can
sense.
scale it up if you like.
I mean, a small business doesn't need 100 megabits per second, for example, and it makes quite a lot of sense. Vuyani, thank you so much. It was absolutely fascinating. Vuyani Jarana, who is the Chief Officer for Vodacom Business, talking to us today about FTTB. It is here.